I will start hearing voices in my head telling me that I'm useless, I'm hopeless, there's no point of me to go on with my life, so I might as well commit suicide.
There were about 400 cases of suicide in Malaysia last year. 100 more failed in their attempt. While depression has been identified as one of the major causes behind their action, those arrested for attempted suicide are facing some serious legal consequences. The question is, should they be criminalized?
Yeah, the voices asked me to take the pills because that was one of the first things lah. But later on, it led to other things also. But during the other things, I was not aware. I was not conscious. I wanted to jump over the balcony. That time, I was not aware at all. I was not conscious. I was in my own world. I hear voices also to even asked me to walk off from the house and go to the highway, cross the highway without looking left and right. So I was like, I wasn't aware of that, but I think there was a few cars yang honk. So suddenly I realized that I was already next to the highway.
The first time I had that thought, I was very scared because I didn't expect that I could think about suicide. And soon afterwards, because I wasn't able to brush it off, the thoughts kept coming back to me repeatedly. And from being scared with it, I started to be comforted with the thought of dying.
Should be under the care of psychiatrists and look into what is her psychosocial issues. You have to go through that rather than you put her in a jail.
It's not fair that, it's not only it's not fair, it's not right because the person is ill. It's not the person is not a criminal, it's not a homicide case. The person is crying out for help. The person needs help, and that is why the person because the thing about the research that is being done, the person that commits suicide, sometimes they only attempt, not that they want to really die, but it is their way of telling their family members or their friends, look, I need help, I have a problem, please help me. It's not that they want to die, but unfortunately, when a person attempts suicide, sometimes they go too far that they actually die in the episode.
I think it is an opportune time to evaluate whether an amendment should be made, and if need be, push it through, amend it to reflect the current state of our country.
Saya rasa undang-undang tu tak perlu diamend. Undang-undang tu jelas. Berdasarkan kepada kes-kes di bawah Seksyen 309 KK yang kita siasat ni, sebanyak 625 kes yang dilaporkan tu, hanya 68 kes saja yang dituduh di mahkamah. Mengikut rekod kita. Yang lain-lain tu setelah kita merujuk kepada pihak Jabatan Pegawai Negara, dia mengarahkan supaya sedang ditutup.
Katakan macam DPP pun decide untuk okey tak perlu ambil tindakan untuk tutup kes kan. So mereka ni akan balik macam biasa ke?
Balik macam biasa.
Tak ada macam diorang ni dihantar ke hospital ke?
Tak ada. Sebab apa? Orang-orang yang dibebaskan tadi, yang tidak dikenakan tindakan maksudnya tadi. Kita tidak boleh mengharapkan kepada pihak berkuasa untuk ambil dia pergi sebagainya sebab itu bukan kita punya tanggungjawab.
The charge will be imposed upon the person committing suicide if the suicide attempt fails, right? Which means that it will actually encourage them to make the attempt successful. So I hope that the lawmakers can sit again at the table and discuss about this, how to actually, you know, not only prevent suicide but also give help to those who actually need help.